Traditional farming in Sri Lanka dates back thousands of years. Farmers were careful enough to engage in their cultivations in such a way that protects the environment as well as preserving the quality of food that led to a healthy lifestyle. Half a century ago, traditional farming got commercialized with farmers aiming for a high yield in a short period of time. As a result, hybrid seeds, insecticides, herbicides and other new technologically enhanced chemicals were introduced to the local farmers, turning their traditional way of farming upside down. Although this resulted a boost in the yield, it came at a cost of quality of the product. These newly added chemicals began to affect the health of consumers and they became afflicted with several illnesses including kidney disorders, cancer etc. However, farmers continued to use chemical fertilizers on their crops and this led to notable spike in the number of kidney patients in the north-central province, which is the main contributor to the paddy production in the country. Recently, the government of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa stated that the importation of chemical fertilizers will be stopped soon and instead, organic fertilizer will be introduced to farmers. However, the government has made zero progress on its decisions so far. While farmers are left in distress due to the lack of fertilizer in the market, some people have exploited the situation into a gold mine by selling organic fertilizer of low quality to the local farmers, which have caused them even more trouble. In our journey to investigate the difficulties faced by the local farmers, we met some courageous farmers who have overcome this crisis using their sheer will. These people have revolutionized their ways of farming by stepping back from modernized ways, by using traditional cultivation methods and producing organic fertilizer of their own.
Mar Pushpakumara, a successful farmer living in Moragala village in Kurunegala district, sustains his own organic farm. He has been abroad for over 15 years and after returning to the country, he has taken to farming since. His farm extends over 7 acres, where he engages in both cultivation and animal husbandry. He cultivates paddy, coconut, pepper and cashews as main crops and tends to herds of cow, goat and chicken. His farm is the definition of self-sustentation. Water needed for his crops and animals is obtained from a small lake he built himself using old ways of irrigation. A fixed solar panel system generates the electricity and this skillful farmer uses cow urine to make biogas. He uses the excretions of his herds of animals to produce organic fertilizer, which is the perfect answer for the prevailing crisis.
කාබනික ගොවිතැනට යොමු වෙද්දී ගොවියෝ ලොකු ගැටලුවකට මුහුණ දෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ රසායනික පොර යොදලා පොළවේ සුද්ධජීවි ගානේ විනාශ කරගෙන තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට ඒක ක්ෂණිකව කාබනික ගොවිතැනට යොමු වුණාම කාබනික පොහොර කොච්චර ගොඩ ගැව්වත් වැඩක් නැහැ පොළවේ සුද්ධජීවි ගානේ නැති නිසා. එතකොට ගහට මේ පොහොර ගතිය අරන් දෙන්න අතරමැදියක්.
Farmers face a huge problem when it comes to organic farming. Use of chemical fertilizers in our country has destroyed the microbial population in the soil. Therefore, it is not possible to adapt to organic farming with immediate effect. No matter how much organic fertilizer is applied, there will be no increase in microbial population in the soil. This is because of the absence of microorganisms. To increase the microbial population in the soil, we make a mixture called bionectar and add to the soil. Today, there are several organic fertilizer sellers out there, but they keep fertilizer in plastic wrappings for about a week, which causes the mixture to dry up and microorganisms are destroyed, which makes the fertilizer less effective. It takes about 2 months for the microbes to re-emerge and fertilize the tree. The government provides fertilizer subsidies, insurance and farm equipment only to farmers who use chemical fertilizers, or to large-scale agri-entrepreneurs. We organic farmers get nothing. I have been writing to top officials about this for several years, but still nothing has been done. As the government does import chemical fertilizers anymore, farmers should take this opportunity as a blessing. I invite farmers to seek advice from those who are currently engaged in organic farming. These people have good technology and they are willing to share with it anyone.
Sanjeewa Kulathalaka, another farmer from Malawapitiya in Kurunegala district. He cultivates traditional local paddy, such as Suindal, Kurulu Thuda, Rathkanda Sudu, Pacha Perimal in his farm which spans over 5 acres, using organic fertilizer made by himself.
I have been engaged in organic farming for 7 years now. My father farmed using chemical fertilizers. My sister's 6-year-old daughter passed away after suffering from severe bone cancer. Since then, I have worked with a group, studying research papers of major universities and research institutes around the world on causes of non-communicable diseases, such as cancer. One of the finds was that rice, the staple food of Sri Lanka, contains a large amount of heavy metals and agrochemicals. This is because we are the largest user of chemical fertilizers in South Asia. As a result, our children have lost the right to live a healthy life. That was the main reason I transitioned to organic farming.
Ever heard of an IT consultant who resigned from his job to become a traditional farmer? Deeptha Lankathalake is such an amazing person. Today he is an exporter of traditional rice to the USA.
I was never supposed to become a farmer. I have been focusing on organic paddy farming for 5 years now. At first there was no one to advise me on how to do organic farming. I learned everything from the internet and reading books. The real problem I had was that I did not have a market to sell my products. What happened often was middlemen took the better profit from the trade. I didn't want to lose and I went looking for a market on my own. I found a foreign market on the internet through my friends. But they require standard certifications to prove that my production constitutes of the composition that I claim them to have, in order to access that market. There are no such institutions in our country which could testify to it, and no institution in Sri Lanka could come up with a solution to my problem. Because of that, I had to test these traditional paddy composition in foreign research institutes and acquire certification from them.